Hey everybody, it's time for another Tony's Tidbits. And what we have today is a cooler. Because I'm cool. Anyways, the Lifetime Ultra, it's a high performance cooler. And it says to hold ice for 7 days. One unique feature that this has that other coolers don't have as a bullet point is that it allows or is bear resistant for 1 hour. So if you're out in the woods and you may have bears, this cooler will withstand the bear for 1 hour. Some of the other features they have is that it holds 60 cans with ice. It has 6-inch wheels. So I bought the version that has wheels on it because I figured in going out to places, it's going to help me with 3 girls. It's going to help me go ahead and carry or transport everything that's in this cooler. It does have a lock, and this lock also has a bottle opener, so we'll demonstrate that, and a 5-year limited warranty. So this thing seems to be made in the USA. It looks very rugged. It actually is a solid piece of equipment. And I'll go into handheld mode and kind of give you the ins and outs of this whole thing. Here we are with the Lifetime high performance cooler. This one is 55 quarts. I felt that 55 quarts was a good mid-sized cooler that allow us to go camping, keep ice for 7 days. Made in the USA. So I'll get in a little closer here so you can see. Has 7-day ice retention. So I got this guy at Walmart. Pretty good deal. The non-wheels one were cheaper, obviously, but I think the wheels are definitely a good addition, especially for a heavy cooler. It's heavy enough that 2 people would probably need to carry it. Has a nice bottle opener here, which also serves as there's a little hole that you can put a padlock. So in case you need to protect your whatever's in this cooler, you're able to lock it down. These straps come up, and then what you want to do is pull it all the way up, and it kind of pops up there, and then you can just push it down. Same with this side. So it's pretty easy to basically to manage. The wheels there, really nice. Has a strap here so that the person on the other side can carry it. The side's kind of bare. And here is, so this side doesn't have a strap, so you would either put your hand here to carry it, or you can move this up. The good thing is this does not seem flimsy at all. I don't know if you know, your mom and dad's cooler probably has one of these coolers that the handles probably already broke off or something like that. This definitely is not one of those coolers. This is pretty well made, very sturdy. I'll give a demonstration on how it moves and how you pick it up. And this guy here is the outlet. So you have a little cap here. And yeah, you can drain. You can actually hook a hose to this guy, and you can drain the water from the cooler. And if you need to hook up a hose and drain it in a particular area of your yard, you're able to do that. Very heavy duty, looks good. Has a gasket in there to keep things inside and to seal it. I like this little area, recessed area here, so that it keeps this particular cap in place when you're screwing it on. Sometimes, I know, when you screw on some of these caps for these coolers, they kind of move around and rotate as you're turning it. This does not have that problem, so that's awesome. This is definitely a plus. So now we've already undone the straps. Let me show you the inside. I have some ice in here. You can see I have let's look at the lid first. So really nice, sturdy, squishy rubber gasket here to keep things nice and sealed. You can see here that is certified bear resistant. I don't know why that amuses me, but it's a funny thing to advertise, but pretty cool. So these are 16-pound bags of ice. I can keep 2 of them in the bag, and I'll do a video right after this, or a segment where I'm going to pour the ice in and start putting the beer to let it chill. I do have a wireless thermometer that I intend to keep in here to keep the temperatures, and I will show you what it looks like from a temperature standpoint. It's probably equalizing right now, so we get that going. So I will open these bags up and put some beer in. So before I load the cooler, I just wanted to show you I have that wireless thermometer, and the thermometer has been in the cooler for, let's say, about, I would say, an hour and a half, maybe 2. And you can see that the temperature has dropped to 38.9, 39, almost 39 degrees, less than 39 degrees. So there's definitely a good, we're going to monitor this over the time. My friend is actually hosting a crawfish boil, so we will be we'll be using this cooler for drinks, so I wanted to test it out. I will show you the bottle opener here. So it goes right under here, and then there you go. Got that bottle opener very conveniently located. Sorry for the rattle there. Located on the cooler itself. This is Lagunitas IPNA, non-alcoholic, because we're gonna have a long day of drinking and we'll alternate some NA with some real beer. And so I demonstrated the bottle. One thing I wanted to show you is the actual cooler and its wheels. So when you bring it up like this, it's a very smooth experience when you're carrying it and going back and forth. So definitely a plus if you're going to transport your beer or transport whatever's inside, to have those wheels. And the wheels have a very nice rubbery texture to them. So it's not the full, always all plastic type of wheels. It does have rubbery texture, so it will have that grip for when you're going camping and you have a slippery surface. This will definitely give it a little bit of grip. So inside of the cooler itself, they provide a sticker. So this is sort of like your Yetis or Arctic sometimes does this as well. Has a sticker so that you can put anywhere that you would like. It comes with a book. This book is the guidebook about how to use the cooler, some of the features. You can find this all on the website, of course. Again, that bear resistant. Some tips to pre-chill the cooler so it retains that coldness, keep a dry cooler, and how to the most effective ice layout. So this pretty nice guide. You can always scan that QR code for more information. And we'll load this cooler here in the next segment. So here's my app for the wireless thermometer, and it is dropping. I had taken it out of the cooler, and now the temperature is dropping. So we'll continue to monitor this throughout the time that the cooler is on, and I will kind of show you the performance of the cooler. So it's been overnight, and the cooler has just been sitting here, hasn't been really doing anything. And here we go. It fluctuates between 34.3 Fahrenheit and 34.2, and it holds a very, very steady line. I could go in here and click this guy, and again, this hasn't even been a full day, so I intend to try to show you this every day and see how it does. But you can see here it went from 34.2 all the way to 32.9 and just been holding. So pretty impressive graph so far. All right. Oh, there it is. It's updated 34.2 as an average across the board. So I know it's kind of blurry because this has a fixed focal point, but there you go. Here we are, day 2. Yesterday we had a crawfish boil, and we basically had a whole bunch of beer in here that as you saw, and been opening and closing the lifetime cooler many times, just to get drinks and stuff. And here is what it looks like from an ice perspective. There's still some ice. I added in an extra bag of ice. A lot of it has kind of thawed a little bit, so that's fine. To be expected, especially when you're keep opening and shutting the cooler. And as for temperature, it's about to get a signal. See, that Bluetooth signal just came on, and we're at 32.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're doing pretty good on day 2. Again, yesterday we opened and closed the cooler quite a bit, but we're gonna leave it. I'll be opening the cooler just to do a review for the next day, and we'll see how this goes. Hey everybody, it's day 3, and here's the cooler. Still got ice in there, so you got some ice cold drinks that are in there. You can see a lot of the ice is still, some of the solids, still a lot of water in there. And let's look at the temperature. Let's see here. The temperature right now is 32.6. So there we go. So day 3 still have ice. Hey everybody, it's the 4th day. I was not able to do a 3rd day video, and so when we look in here, it is totally no more ice, and it is just water. And let's take a look at the temperature. When I look at the temperature, pulling out the app, it's got a sync to Bluetooth here. Give me a second. 44.7 degrees, 44. So definitely not the 7 days as advertised, but remember that 2nd day we had opened the cooler for normal usage, and then every day we've opened it maybe once or twice. So that's definitely how much time you can expect with real world usage, about 4 days of ice. And then let's move on to the final thoughts. So here are my final thoughts about the lifetime cooler. I really like the sturdiness of it, and actually it keeps the ice rather cold. Here it is. For a while. I cleaned it out. So it keeps ice stays in there for at least 4 days. Remember, the first day that I had it we actually were opening it like maybe once every hour or maybe 2 times an hour. So it's pretty reasonable that the ice would only last so long. Now, if you kept it closed, I bet you the ice would last the full 5 to 7 days. So I wouldn't be concerned there. It's definitely cheaper than any of your Yetis or your Arctic brands, but I think it performs very well. And I think I would recommend this guy just for the sheer fact that it has this. The bar here to pick up the cooler was very beneficial, and it really helped on transporting the cooler wherever I wanted it to go. So definitely an A+ on the design for the wheels, and having something like this being super portable, I can definitely transport it myself without needing any additional help. So I highly recommend it, and I also recommend that you subscribe to this channel and give a thumbs up if you like this video. Again, until next time, this is Tony with Tony's Tidbits. We'll see you later.